It is me, RJP Studios, back with another video, and today we are doing another career mode video. And we start off with a few messages from Kanu and Akande. But as you can see, we have a very important fixture to start off today's episode. For some of you lot that don't understand what I'm going on about, Oxford versus Reading, Oxford being one of Reading's like biggest rivals. It's between Oxford and Swindon, I'd say. And it is level. Kelvin Yaboshiman off the bench and Amadou Mbenge early on as Brannigan, their key player, and Harris as well score for Oxford as they were in the in FC 25 they were, or in this save they were in the Championship last season, but now they're relegated to the same division as us. So that's probably Craig saying he wants more games. But as you may or may not have seen, that's not the game I thought we were about to be playing, as we've got a youth update for England and there were some good looking players towards the bottom. We'll get to them in a second. And Ezra Roberts, I'll take a look at him, and Morgan Booth, 2 in 1. Let's quickly have a look to see their overall. Morgan Booth, 63 overall fullback, and I can't remember, it's this guy, Ezra Roberts, as we'll put a development plan on him. Booth, both fullbacks, just so they can upgrade and improve just as quickly as possible, I guess. And I think next season I'm going to send the scout and look for some goalkeepers so we can do the youth tournament. Now I won't be doing that on camera just to save time, but I'll show where we got up to, and afterwards I'll say who played well and all of that kind of stuff, because I really want to get the academy players some minutes. And if I was FC, or no, yeah, if I was EA, I would what was I saying? If I was EA, I'd, instead of making it a tournament, like a five-a-side tournament, I'd actually what am I saying? I would make it like a league, I guess, instead of, you know, instead of a tournament. Yeah, I'd make it an 11-a-side league just to make it more realistic. And Nibs with the only goal of the match, beating Crawley 1-0. And I believe now, is it the cup game? Is this the cup game? I don't know. Wait, was this the cup game I was going on about? I swear there was a more important cup game. Or am I just... No, okay. This is the cup game I was going on about. And it's against Harrogate Town in the BSM Trophy, also known as the, well, formerly known as the Papa John's Trophy. Yeah, people may know it now as the BSM, but if you're an OG, you'll know it was the Papa John's Trophy. But I'm not really fussed if we get knocked out. It was the other cup competitions I wanted to do well in, but we did get knocked out early on for those. Bit frustrating, but you can't win them all, I guess. Ben Wilson. As I was surprised that that guy that you saw joined Brighton was a free agent, and I could almost bet there are people watching that wanted me to sign him. But even though some signings I've made you may question, but I want to try and keep it realistic and not just sign like 50, 70 plus free agents. There's Iabotchiman and Ahmed watch play. And Mbenge wants to see it sit this one out against, I believe, League 2 side? I believe. I'm actually going to give McEachran I'm going to completely rotate that midfield. Actually going to play Kanu for this one. Actually, wait, it was Ahmed. Bam bam bam. Hoping we can get the win against Harrogate Town. And we do! Welch and Illy score the only 2 penalties of the shootout. And Welch, actually off the bench for McEachran, scores our goal in regular time. So I don't actually know. I'll advance a couple of days. I'll advance to our next game, rather. And I shall see if we've got some unread messages. Oh, I forgot about Kelvin. Whoops. I completely and utterly forgot that Kelvin wanted to play. That one's my fault. I'll take the blame for that. I completely forgot. So let's get to the Stockport game and see, are we actually through to the next round? So we've got Stockport in the league, 17th. Hopefully we can continue our winning ways. It's taken a while to advance, but we've got there in the end. As we're actually quickly approaching the window. That is what I want to aim to get to. This is probably isn't the most efficient way of checking. And yeah, we've got, oh my word, we've got our rivals, Oxford, as we still have a load of games to go. Absolute plethora. Yeah, if I can just march on through and make it to the January window, that'll be good. And Wing tries to get a point back late on, but it was just a pure consolation goal. And I actually don't know who we have next. I know Mansfield just below Stockport in the league. So I do want to make a couple of signings in the January window. There's 2 player contracts. Oh, that's absolutely fine by me. I can't see them getting past 65 overall if I tried my hardest, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm happy for those to go. And as some of you may remember, Andy Yeadom is retiring. That's not, isn't it? Yeah, Andy Yeadom. Because I'm going to rest Illy for this game for Mr. Kelvin, who wanted to play recently, but I forgot. So he'll be on the right wing, and oh no, this is where I'm starting to get nervous. We come out the gates this season, and we start well, get knocked out of a couple of competitions, and then it's just our momentum stops. And this is where I don't see us winning until late January, maybe February. It's happened before. I think it might have been Reading, but I know it's definitely happened in my career mode save. We come out the gate really, really well, really, really quickly, and then it's just goes downhill. So yeah, I'll be very, very surprised if we beat Charlton, even though we're miles above them in the league. But even though I said it, I didn't actually think we'd win, but Sam Smith with the only goal of the game, and it was enough to beat Charlton somehow. I will more than take that. We'll take that. It's going against Blackpool next, as that's Craig wanting some more, isn't it? Oh no. Only just replying to me about that. Cool. So yeah, now I've got Blackpool. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the game we just played against Charlton, that was on Christmas Day. Has that happened to you guys before? Because I was doing a Tottenham save off camera, right? And I also had a game on. Well, it was in the second season, but it was also on Christmas Day. As for this game, I will definitely be rotating the side a bit, freshen up the plays. But as I was saying a moment ago, there, I am noticing a position we're lacking in quality off the bench. I'll just say now, I don't think, apart from Cooper, we've not really got a backup centre back, because Bindon, Said and Mbenge, they're all good, but they're all starting, and that only leaves Cooper. And when you want to fully rotate the side, it's not a good look. So yeah, last game before January, I'm going to look through the shortlist to see, and I don't want it to just be like a 64 rated 26-year-old guy, similar kind of to Brandon Cooper. I want someone that he's close to like the first team, maybe like 66, maybe 67 overall, you know, pushing for a start, and also relatively young, as I don't know if you saw that, but we did just get where is it? There it is. Okay, I don't think he's gonna make it, or him. I'll keep him in there for now. He can go. Oh, that might be one of the worst. Granted, he's 13. Granted, he's 13. He wasn't very good. I mean, he did have a similar haircut to me when I was 13, but I'll keep him in. I don't see him getting to that overall, but Dylan Chandler. He looks like Nedved if he was 12. I'm glad I find myself funny. Yeah, someone like Bell, but if Bell was a bit better overall, maybe then, yeah, if it wants to load, I mean, I'd prefer it to be a free agent, gonna be honest, but I really need to sort out this shortlist. This is, my word, this is ridiculous. Okay, not found. You know what? Well, I'm taking matters into my own hands. It's taken too long to get to, so I'm just gonna sort by by position instead. And it just turns out that I have about 1 million right backs on my shortlist. Yeah, someone like Janssen. His overall's a bit too high for my liking. Bennett, yes. Samuel Bennett. He would have been perfect. 6'3", but as you saw, he does have a team. Yeah, again, he's just his overall. He's too good. He's too good, lad. And I'm starting to get. Okay, let's keep on looking. But I think I found the man, and that was almost perfect timing. 3.8 grand. I actually can't remember how much we have left in the bank account, so hopefully it is actually enough. Yeah, actually I can't remember. Yeah, and that's perfect. Rotation, 5 years. Wow. He's doing all the hard work for me. I would just like to get rid of that though. And bam! We have a new backup defender. Almost, he suited what I was looking for perfectly. I mean, his overall could have just been like a tad higher, but nonetheless, how tall is he? Does it say? Not good enough. You're not good enough, you stupid idiot. And my next question, if it ever wants to load, does he have a potential tag? I don't really mind if he doesn't. It's just kind of for my own personal questioning. I'm just a curious guy. His Ahmed goes up and Bindon's still showing great potential. He doesn't. That is absolutely fine by me. As I said before, I'm not looking for someone to, you know, absolutely blow me away. But there's Basil Chuma. He's doing he's doing all right out on loan to Catanzaro, I believe, in Italy. So we're actually building. We've got a good crop of young players here. And I'm also going to be honest, I do want to keep Illy, as I've just realised I forgot to do this. Aren't I an idiot? Oh well. We live and we learn. So I can't be bothered to do that now. The next career mode save I'll do. I shall do. As I'm looking at the squad, I think. Okay, so keeper maybe Boyce Clark to be a bit higher overall. I'm actually going to put Campos on the bench. For Cooper. Yeah, centre backs fine. Full backs. So we've got a briefer and Dorset. Okay. Got Craig, Kamara, Elliot, Rashesha, McEachran. Want to continue editing. Striker, maybe better one. Winger. Okay. So I think if we are going to get a new position, it would just be a better backup keeper. But if we do go onto the transfer hub, if it ever wants to load again, don't really think there's any good ones available. Ooh, okay. I would like to sign this guy. Was it Henry Scott? Yeah, Henry Scott. Because Joel Pereira, he's getting on a bit. He's getting on a bit. This guy, I don't know, and he would have been good to sign, but he does have a club. Anyway, I think I'll end it there for today's episode. Comment down below who you think I should sign. Comment down below also what you want to see in the future. Like and subscribe if you're new, or if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video relatively soon, hopefully. As next episode will start with the game against Shrewsbury and hopefully finish the January transfer window. Adios!